just stretch. Let me just stretch. Let me just stretch because we have some breaking news. That's not breaking news. I suppose it's just a new, a new kind of phrase, a new. I don't know. I'm just going to say what I was told. Anyway, right, let me just, right. So here we go. Greetings, the global and super famous TikTok. Greetings to you, the global and super famous Instagram. Greetings to you, the global and super famous Facebook. And last but not least, greetings to you, the global and super famous YouTube. I just worked out a little something, which I did. Anyway, I would like you to know that I hope you had a good week so far. It's Thursday, the 7th of May 2026. Super T Bedford gives you the famous the gym group of Bedford. Long story short, I did 42 weeks in a row on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 12:30 to 1:30. Last year on Friday, the 12th of December 2025 at the Cambridge Gym Group. So that's old news. But anyway, so Amazon. I was speaking to a lady in Amazon. Was it this morning or yesterday? Yes, it was yesterday. So I did my normal thing of talking to the person, and then what I do is I ask them to type into Google what is Super T Bedford, because there's a lot of the operators I've spoken to and they're familiar with me, but this lady never heard of Super T Bedford before. So I had to explain to her why I needed a pouch. You know, those of you may have picked up, you may have listened, or may have heard that I have a pouch that goes around my waist, which fits the 4 phones in. So I had to explain to her, because I had to send the first pouch back. I had to explain why the first pouch didn't fit. Because, anyway, so I explained, she goes, I'll go live on 4 meters at the same time. She picked that up on board, and she typed into Google, what is Super T Bedford? And she said this, she says, oh, greetings. So she says, you are a super digital content creator. So that's what I am. I am a content, I'm getting used to it. Content creator. Something was like, hey, content creator. So she said, oh, she goes, I see you're doing all these things, you're a super content creator. And I said, oh, okay, thank you. So that's what I'm, a content creator. I don't know if what are you? You're a content creator. Anyway, that's what Amazon said. This screen looks a bit dirty. I better go to Bedford Mobile and get that. That screen looks a bit dirty. Anyway, I'll get them to give it a clean. Yeah, I'll get them to clean all the screens. That one looks a bit dirty. It could just be my glasses. That one looks a bit dirty. Yes. Anyway, Faisal, I'm going to come and see you. And my sponsors, I'll get them to give my screen a clean. What do you see? Is that? Yeah, just give it a clean. Anyway, stop waffling. This is a live at the Gym Group Bedford. Let me start now. Just getting used to it. I'm a digital content creator. I'm sure. I do what I do. I started on social media in May 2022. I take videos, I go to carnivals, I turn up at events. I love doing what I'm doing. I do my 24-hour story. I had so much to do this morning. I was supposed to do my 24-hour story, but I'm going to have to do it when I leave. That's what I'm going to do. And this is a super unique 4-way live. I just came back from Ipswich. You may have heard of Ipswich before, but for some reason, I don't know why, I'm known as Super T, the girls' cup of tea in Ipswich. So I was promoted, I was brought down to Ipswich to promote my friend Supermarket. He had a party at the Miami bar. But it turned into an absolute adventure. Because before I arrived, Ipswich Town, the most famous business in Ipswich, won promotion to get back into the Premiership for the football. So that's going to mean, a lot of the businesses in Ipswich are going to have a massive lifeline of getting out promotions on social media to get people from wherever. My team, Manchester United, wherever, Arsenal, Liverpool, all the big famous teams are going to be coming to Ipswich as of the end of August to play football. So anyway, I decided with my love to turn up at Ipswich, not on the Saturday at sort of 5 o'clock, come on the Friday, because I thought, if they win, can I really travel? It's going to be busy. So anyway, I came, they won the league, I promoted Miami Bar. I could have gone to probably about all of the clubs. I could have gone to all of the clubs. The owner of the two most famous sound systems in Ipswich, won't even mention, he rang me on Thursday morning, asking what I was doing, etc., etc., etc. And I said to myself, I'm staying at Miami Bar, not going around doing what I normally do. So I did that. So big shout out to Supermarket. He brought me down there. And as I say, anyone in Ipswich that wants me back, I am Super T, the girls' cup of tea. I am a professional digital content creator, as Amazon told me. I'm getting used to that. But I promoted, they had the May Day Festival. So I've done my first carnival. Greetings to Clara McCarr from the famous Wellingborough watching on Facebook. I've done my first carnival, Clara, because my best friend Google says a festival is a carnival. So I've done my first one. So if I add that to the 7 I did last year, plus the 2 Bedford River Festivals, plus the Wellingborough Carnival you kindly told me about, I reckon I'll get near to the 15 that I said I'll try and do. But anyway, we won't worry about all that. So I did the May Day Festival, I promoted the Miami Bar, I went live at the Gym Group Ipswich as I was going home. Did I go live at the Gym Group Cambridge on the way? No, because I was waiting on a delivery from Amazon, I think for my bung bag that goes around my waist for the 4 mobiles. But that doesn't matter. So, anyway, that's my intro. Professional digital content creator. Sure about that, but that's what the lady said. She went into Google, this is India, she typed it in, and she said, yes, I'll get used to it. But yes, so I hope you've had a good week. I am at the Gym Group Bedford. This has to be my default. It has to be my most favourite the Gym Group, because I'm born in Bedford Hospital. I'm proud of it. So Bedford is the place, in my opinion. And I did 42 weeks in a row of going live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 12:30 to 1:30 on Friday the 12th of December at the Cambridge Gym Group, because I travel around, I promote businesses. That was just how it fell on the Friday, so that was good. Spiced it up. I go live on the Ipswich Gym Group on the Monday sometimes if I'm for businesses in the Ipswich, Cambridge, Suffolk area over the weekend. Just do that sometimes. But if you type into my best friend Google, what is Super T Bedford, who is Super T Bedford, it often says about the 12:30 to 1:30 being at the Gym Group. And so that's it. It gives me a kind of a great sort of platform. The Gym Group gives me the platform. So I give the Gym Group my 100% Google and 100% TikTok award. Because the true story is this: I had 5 birthday parties last year, so I thank social media for that privilege on the 3rd and the 4th of October. And my first birthday party was here at the Gym Group Bedford. And this was my present I got from them. It's a red gin bottle. It's got Super Tea at the side of it, and it was Amazon. They would like you to know. Amazon would like you to know that they imprinted Super Tea on the side of my gin bottle from the gym group. And they would also like you to know that 95% of my clothes is from Amazon. My glasses, cap, Google what is Super Tea Bedford, this top, bottoms, trainers, pants, socks, everything. It's Amazon. You know, we all know Amazon. Amazon is, you know, in my opinion, they're the best company for ordering stuff online, etc., that I know of. But anyway, so they support what I do 100%. And they said yesterday, this new person I spoke to, so I normally speak to somebody I've spoken to before. This lady said, you're digital. She said you're a super digital content creator. I said, okay. Because I had to explain to her why I needed this bung bag with fits four mobiles in. Because there's no point in me explaining to her about Bedford Mobiles on my sponsor says, because she wouldn't have a clue what Bedford Mobiles is. But she took on board the Google statement of what is Super Tea Bedford and said that. So I thank you for that. And yeah, I've got to go to Bedford Mobiles after. I just want to get them to give me a clean of the screen, because I'm not sure. One time I did a video and this person said to me, wow, that phone is really not, the screen was like, she said it wasn't clean. So she rubbed it, and I think to myself, I need to learn about this wiping and cleaning of the screen. What are you cleaning? She kind of, I don't know. I mean, for me, it was like, I can just do the videos as normal, but she really cleaned it. That was great what she did. But anyway, that doesn't really matter. But I'll go and see Pfizer, see if he can give me a clean. Because they've got like a special, like a bit of spray they kind of put onto the mobile and gives it a clean. That doesn't matter. It's good to see Pfizer. We were there. I was there yesterday actually, talking about what he enjoys, bowling, etc. Temping bowling, and he was going to think about it. I said to him, go to Pot Noodle in the High Street of Bedford. Well, it's not High Street, it's Midland Road. It's kind of not far from Boots, and he's thinking about going there for his bowling, etc., rather than going to. He used to go to Stevenage. So I said, go there, go to Pot. The manager there is Matt, and he will sort that out for you. I'm sure he will. Anyway, so that's where we are. So from here, what have I got to do? Yes, I've got to ring 3 Mobile to sort something out. They're the company I have my mobile phone with. They're, in my opinion, the best company in the world. 3 Mobile, so I'm going to call them after this live. I've got to do my 24-hour story. I'll ring them after. I've got to do my 24-hour story. Get that done. Then go to Bedford Mobiles. Get my mobiles screen. I mean, they're fine actually. I don't think there's any problem. It's good to see Pfizer. As I said, normally on previous times I would have panicked and gone in and boom, done the Wi-Fi. And then the Wi-Fi for the YouTube, I noticed wasn't working. And why it wasn't working, as I say, I look back and I need to tap into the Wi-Fi. And that but in my business email, I say that I go live on the 4 meters. That depends on the Wi-Fi. I mean, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I've got the 4 phones. I've got 5 from Bedford Mobiles and my sponsors. 1's for backup, and 4. If you come now and see me on the run, you'll see I've got the 4 phones. Yes, I'm just getting used to it. professional digital content creator. Sure, digital content creator. I'm not sure about that. I'm just doing what I do. I don't know about this content. I don't know about this. I'm sure that digital. Yeah, I think that's what they say, digital. She said I'm a super top tier, something like that. Anyway, digital content creator. Or was it content creator? I'm not sure the digital bit. I might just put that in. I think that is it. It's just classed as digital. Greetings. Good morning from Houston, Texas. This is V Welpers on the Global and Super Famous YouTube. He's there. Greetings to you, my friend. Greetings. He's with his love. He says he's from the famous Houston, Texas for the people. He's there for the people. Anyway, that's good. So we've got Clara on the couch. She's watching on the Facebook. She's there from the famous Wellingborough. She's a great campaigner of the famous Waka Centre in Wellingborough. Let's have a look. What's this say? It says okay, so that's yes. I say these things happen because of the well, yeah, let me just try that. Yeah, these things happen with Wi-Fi. It is what it is. It is what it is. Right, some stuff in there on that bit. Sorry, TikTok, the Wi-Fi kicked out there for whatever reason. Right, so there we go. So we're going live on the Global and Super Famous TikTok, live on the Global and Super Famous Instagram, live on the Global and Super Famous Facebook, and live on the Global and Super Famous YouTube at the same time. So we've got my friend here from Houston, Texas for the people. And we've got this person's trying to invite me into invites you to co-host with one other creator. I can't. I'm on live on 4 medias at the same time. But thank you for the invite. Right. So I've got set up the box probably next week Wednesday at 2:40. I'm going to do the pelvic exercises that Maria was talking. I had a little look at the live recording, because the recordings when I go live on TikTok, Instagram and Facebook, it stays for 30 days, so I like to go back and have a look at my sit-ups and things and pieces I do. But the live stay forever on YouTube. That was my reason for going on YouTube there forever. Obviously providing the live is saved. So actually it's a big shout out to Ipswich. They won promotion back into the Premiership on Saturday when I was there promoting the Miami Bar for Supermarket. With my love of what I'm doing, I came up early. I came up on Friday because I thought, hold on, there is a chance that they could win promotion on Saturday. So they started the football at 12:30. So I thought 12:30 I wouldn't even normally catch the bus over there. So I get the bus from Bedford to Cambridge on Friday, sometimes go live at the gym group Cambridge. As you know, I did 42 weeks in a row going live on the 12th of December 2025. So I travel up and go live at the gym group Cambridge. Sometimes on the way back I go live at the gym group Ipswich. But anyway, what was I saying? I was thinking when I travel up, it would be on Friday, it would be much easier than traveling up on Saturday if they have won the league. So what I did is I had to wait for the pouch to arrive. I think I waited for the bum bag from Amazon. And then when it came, it was too small anyway. It didn't fit the 4 phones. That doesn't matter. So I came up a little bit later on the Friday, just for my love of what could happen in Ipswich over the weekend. And then what happened is on the Saturday, one promotion into the league. I did my promotions at the Miami Bar. I could have gone to all of the clubs in Ipswich like I normally do, but no, Supermarket got me down there for my support, so I decided I'm staying there and supporting him. So I stayed there at the Miami Bar, and then had the May Day Festival on the next day on the Sunday, and then the Monday I went live at the Gym Group Ipswich. It was amazing. And then Charlene Glow, with her love, she helped me out at the Gym Group Ipswich. I knew my phone on the TikTok, sometimes you have to spin it around. So I was doing so much, I had to leave a bit earlier. Well, the journey into the Gym Group Ipswich, because they just won the league, they were doing the parade, so it was an extra challenge. But I was like on the phone, on the running machine. I said, Charlene, can you help me with the TikTok? I need to go live on a TikTok. So she said, do this. And it worked. And she came in with her love and came into live and said, hello to everybody. Happy May Day. That's fantastic. But yeah, so it was a great adventure in Ipswich last weekend. And yeah, so please tell a friend that I am a professional digital Google content creator, as stated by Amazon yesterday, and I'm getting used to that. But if you have anything that you need promoting, contact me, and I will do my best to travel. I will do my best to do it. I can do it in live, I can go to the business, I can do whatever. Like I say, my email address is supertbedford@gmail.com, or contact me on my mobile, which is 07901 997 and I will help you. That's what I like doing, it's my job. That number is connected to over 1,500 mobile numbers, so please pass it on, or just send me a message. But anyway, so this is where we are. So from here, go Bedford Mobiles, get the screens cleaned. But before I go Bedford Mobiles, do the story, the 24-hour story. Yes, because I'm doing it late. I should have already done my 24-hour story in the morning. I had so much to do this morning, and then with the Amazon operative saying that I'm a digital content creator, which I was getting my head around, kind of threw me. So I was ready to do my story at 8 o'clock this morning, but it just didn't happen. So that's when I want to start my story, 8 o'clock in the morning. So Google, my best friend Google says that's the best time to start the story, either in the morning or in the afternoon. I think, so for me it works out, get it done in the morning. Then I've got the rest of the day to do a bit of social media, do my live 12:30 to 1:30. But yeah, so could actually not do a story today and start tomorrow morning, but I think I'll start it and then pull it down. So I'm going to start it and then pull it down, ready for tomorrow morning. Should I just start tomorrow morning 100%? Yeah, why don't I do that? Because I need to get the timings right. What time is it now? I'll do it. I'll do it. Set it and then pull it down before I go to sleep. That's what I do. I want to get my story started at 8 o'clock in the morning. It works for me, my day. Get the story done in the morning. And that 24-hour story is based on what I'm doing, what I've promoted, who businesses have called me, who wants me to do something. So that's what I'm going to do. 8 o'clock works for me. I can do that. Go to the gym. Do some business emails. Then I've got the evening to make calls, that kind of thing, receive calls. Yeah, that works for me. That's what I'm going to do. What time is it? Right, so from here, I'm going to go and do the pelvic exercise. So Maria said, sit on the mat, put your legs up, and then there's that bit I need to practice. I'm going to do that now. So, we're going to go first with the global and super famous TikTok, and I'm going to come back to the other three. TikTok is put that there, put that there, stop. I like that tune. I've asked Lorraine where they get the. Where do they actually play the music? Where does it come from? I never see like a system. I suppose they just play it from the office, I suppose. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. Maybe get them to play. Start my pelvic. So Maria said, she's got back on your back, I think. Oh, this is where on the back. Put your arms down like this, yeah. So that will, and then I'll put my legs up, and then I'm not sure about this part. Greetings, mate, you alright? Pelvic exercises. Yeah. I need to learn about it. She said put your arms down like this and then feel it there, so that must be. So from here, I need to get my story done, my 24-hour story. I'm going to start at 8 o'clock. I was doing so much. I really was ready to start the story, but then it just didn't start. Anyway, I'm going to start it tomorrow. I'm going to start my story at 8 o'clock in the morning, and then I've got the rest of the day to go live and do the bits and pieces that works better. I'm going to do it today, but I'll put it down, ready to start again tomorrow at 8 o'clock. So from here, maybe go to Mama T's, go do some work. Sure. When she said put your hand, I'm not too sure about the next bit. I need to learn about it. I can feel it. Big shouts to me. Whoa, that's enough. Right. Yeah, so anyway, back to where I'm at. So this one is YouTube. YouTube is there. Look my little organizing. Here. Yes, so greetings. This is a super unique four-way live on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube and Facebook all at the same time. And Amazon would like it to know. They're my second most famous client. 95% of my clothes are from Amazon. Google what is super deep bedford, trainers, bottoms, everything. 95% from them. And they said to tell a friend that I am a Google content creator. Good. You can really keep it, but think of Google content creators. Lots of similar. Because basically, I do what I do. I can do it. My story. Google says I'm a content creator. Typed in what is simply referenced off. So I have to explain to her why I needed a bum bag that would fit near the 4 mobile phone. At first she was thinking, what's going on here? after a site visit, that's what you said. 2 seconds. So that's, I'm never getting used to it. But anyway, these fellow friends that I'm now having, passing on the blessing, my social media blessing to you, going to business, say to you get up to 20% saving. It's getting there, I've not been doing it long. My mind is there, every business owner I know I'm offering to them. Get up to 20% saving at the first sponsor Bedford Mobile, 95 million Road, Bedford. Bedford has the best signing code in the world, 01234 40 40 30. We're open 7 days a week, early till late. Go for whatever you do, because my job to get into the business is their business to sell. So get an up to 20% discount if you stay 60. You can work on getting that out to the whole world. Eventually, we will stay for some. So the lady said, "You are your top tier. You will." I said, "One thing creates." Anyway, so I wrote down what you see. I'm going to try and do. I'm going to carry on doing my thing. Big shout out to supermarket. I'm a supermarket entrance. You brought me down to Dorothy's Park in the May Bar last Saturday, the 2nd of May. I arrived and did my thing. One promotion into the Premiership on that day. I came early rather than on Saturday because I've been super busy. And yeah, I had the May Day Festival the next day. I did my promotions again. Then I went live at the gym group on Monday going home. So, yeah, please. If you have anything you want me to promote, anything you want me to attend, experience that kind of thing. Because I'm a top tier digital Google creator. Type into my best friend Google, what is Super Cheap Bedford? Who is Super Cheap Bedford? So type in things like trending of Super Cheap Bedford. Anyway, come to the gym group. In my humble opinion, it's the best set of gym that we have in the country. 250 gym groups all across the country. So I've got my ultimate subscription package, which enables me to travel to any of the 250 gym groups all across the country. I did 42 weeks in a row going live, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 12:30 to 1:30. Last year, Friday the 12th of December 2025. That was the Cambridge Gym Group. Big shout out to James Coppin, the manager there, the famous Cambridge Gym Group, and your assistant manager. Take the fitness to the people. Doing things on Instagram, doing a bit of people. And I mislaid my red gym bottle, which you might have noticed got super G on the side of it. I first did my live at the Cambridge Gym Group, I think around 6 weeks ago. I left the bottle there. And Katie Fitness, who said, yes, you got your bottle, that's good. Didn't tell the rain I lost it. That was one of the reasons why they got me the red bottle for super on the side. I was always losing my bottles this is doing things. Anyway, so from here, do my story. Written story down. When I get back, get the screens clean, set the mobile, start my story, and then I'm going to put it down and I'll get to sleep because I want my stories to start 8 o'clock in the morning. Tell a friend, if 8 o'clock in the morning, when my stories start, that's works for me. Do it in the morning, get it done, then get the rest of the stuff done for the day.
girlfriend this Saturday are going to come do my testing for 5-way line this Saturday. Yeah, doing good Bedford. Very quickly do the testing for 5-way line. Yeah. Greetings, social media. That's the end of my life. Please tell your friends we're super eating cool. We're live. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all at the same time. I did 42 weeks in a row last year, Friday the 12th of December 2025 at the Kangaroo Limerick. That's 12:30 to 1:30 Monday to Friday. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Facebook, drama, channels, just for the people. Bye bye.
Fast. Right, so that's YouTube for the people.